I want to get you guys fixed in a really great spot because today I am going to be making the best damn potato soup you've ever had in your whole entire life. That's what it's called. The best damn potato soup you've ever had in your whole entire life. That's what it's called. That's what I name it. If you don't like it, fight me in the parking lot of Target at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Just kidding. Anyway, moving right along. I'm gonna try and make this video as quick as possible. I am not good at doing voiceovers, you guys. Once I get all the footage into my laptop, I'm like, who got time to be sitting here looking at some food, salivating, getting hungry and angry because you want some more of it? So I'm gonna try and talk through this as much as I can. I'm not really big on measurements, so I would implore you. See, I'm salivating already. Just think about what I'm about to cook right now, girl. But I would implore you to, season it up the way that you want to season it. Hold back on some seasonings, take some seasonings out, but pretty much stick with the main ingredients, which are, bacon. Now I know some of you may say, but I don't eat bacon. Well, that's tough. This meal just ain't for you. You don't go to a person who just eat vegetables and calls themselves a vegan. You don't ask them for a hamburger made out of cow flesh, do you? No. You know what? It's making me a little angry that some of you are coming after me, probably in your brains, talking about, don't nobody want to eat that swine, best friend. Well, you know what? There's going to be bacon in this tonight, okay? So now that we got one part out of the way, I'm going to move along with the rest of the ingredients for this soup that I'm trying to make tonight. And my kids are just really like running around, you guys. This is not the best filming situation ever. It is very difficult to try and film a quiet set and not have like noise in the background or me having to stop and break and tell somebody to be quiet because honestly, they don't respect the fact that I'm a YouTuber, y'all. They just think you just pick up the camera and film and bam, magic happens, but it don't. So I'm trying here, okay? I'm trying. The next ingredient that you're gonna use for the soup, if you even choose to cook this recipe, some hot Italian sausage, mild Italian sausage. I double up on the ingredients because my family's big. If you're just cooking this for maybe a party of two, family of two, just cook it with 1 pack of sausage. I'm going to be using 1 onion, so you'll use half an onion. I'm using a whole, what is this, a bunch of kale? A whole bunch of kale. A bunch or a bundle. I'm thinking about buying me some new bundles. Italian, Burmese, wavy hair. But anyway, potatoes and some heavy whipping cream. And I'm obsessed with basil, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my bacon. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it. You can cook it whole in the whole pieces and then cut it after it's done, but I just go ahead and chop it up and then throw it in the pot. This is a 1 pot meal, okay? Just 1 pot. That's what I love about this meal. So I'm gonna start chopping this up. Let's do this. Let's add some real cute music. Come on, guys.
I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official on a Gotti. You can hit a vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's official. I'm a problem. I done made it this far. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But you gonna be sorry. I'm not sorry.
should look like that. While the bacon and the onions are simmering down, I'm just gonna press out some garlic and chop up my basil. Then I'm gonna throw in the ground sausage or hot Italian sausage and let that all cook and marry very well together. I'm gonna drain the excess oil and then I'll be right back. Gotta love a good garlic press, okay? I love a ton of garlic. Again, please remember that this is a one pot meal, you guys. So if you see me add something in, you're like, oh my God, she just added that butter. This pot is gonna be full, okay? It's a one pot meal of soup. I use the butter to deglaze the pan from the bacon bits and the onion bits. I really wish that you guys could smell this. I mean, and it looks so beautiful. Y'all, you don't have to cook garlic that long. But can y'all see how beautiful that looks? That looks beautiful. Oh, snap. Girl, don't let me set the house on fire now. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look so good? Smell so good? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dump my Italian sausage in here really quick.
I just wanna know that you are true, and baby, I trust you. I'm just so scared of all the things that you could do to break my heart.
I did forget to mention that you're gonna need some chicken stock. I'm gonna pour the chicken stock in now. Okay, so I feel like I'm repeating myself when I say this, but I have a large family, 4 kids, plus my mom eats dinner with us as well. So I always make very large portions. I used all of the chicken broth and added about 4 cups of water. If you're gonna make this, use half the amount. I'm gonna leave the directions down in the description box for you guys if you are cooking a smaller portion. But if you have a big family, then you already know. You know, when you know, you know. But right now what I'm doing is adding in my potatoes. Yeah, but before I add my potatoes, taste the soup. Make sure it tastes good. If you need to add a little bit more seasoning, please do. I would suggest that you don't want to oversalt this because the next day it's going to be even better with the bacon and the sausage. And what else was pretty salty that I put in there? That was pretty much it. The bacon and the sausage have a lot of salt, and the broth has salt in it too, so just be careful about that. What I did do, if ever I need to put extra seasoning in it, this is why I hate doing voiceovers, because girl, I need to write a script or something. But Better Than Bouillon, I like to use the Better Than Bouillon beef, the Better Than Bouillon roasted onion, and the Better Than Bouillon roasted garlic. I'm just saying, you're welcome in advance. Don't go too heavy on it because it is very, very concentrated if you're gonna use the better than bouillon. But yeah, just make sure it just tastes delicious. I love adding like extra onion, extra bacon. When I want it to be a very, very hearty soup, I add a ton of stuff in it. So just go ham. Speaking of ham, so now that everything is pretty much done, the only thing that I have to do is wash the kale. About 3 times I rinse it and then I remove it from the stem and then I wash it one more time just to be sure. Just saying, vegetables will kill you quicker than any piece of raw meat will, okay? And that's that on that. So if you are going to get the fresh bunch, just make sure you cleanse it properly, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do while I sip on my little beverage, you know, my show. And, okay. Love another blow. The soup is simmering right now. It's simmering for about, I would say, in order to cook the potatoes, because I thinly sliced the potatoes for that reason, because those russet potatoes, brown potatoes is what I call them, they can take forever. So you just want to make sure you have a good sharp knife and just slice them thin, and they cook up really fast. It takes maybe about 15 minutes. And that way, you know, the meat is fully cooked, the potatoes is fully cooked, the seasons and everything has had time to fully marinate together. Final part. Oh. Yay! Okay, last but not least, you're gonna add this in last. I add a cup of heavy whipping cream. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more than a cup, so don't come after me. You gotta be like, Fran, that looks more than a cup, because it is. Good observation. So what you wanna do is just make sure that you stir it gently or fold everything, because there's a lot going on in this pot, you guys. This is a very, very hearty soup. You're definitely gonna get full. I usually serve this with a sandwich, like a grilled cheese or whatever, or like some nice crusty bread slathered with butter. You know, all the makings of putting on those extra pounds for the holidays. So yeah, this soup is so good, you guys. Just go ham with it. Add extra stuff. Tell me if you tried it. I know you're gonna like it, so yeah, dig in there. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm too lazy to pop up with my face because I'm stuffed and my pants don't fit anymore because I ate like 3 bowls of this. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below and be sure to thumbs up the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.